Avalon here. Welcome back to Simply Avalon, and I know it's been such a long time, but I'm finally resetting up my camera, gotten over the anxiety, and I'm just like, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me video today. I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends today. We're gonna go out to dinner, and I just wanted to show y'all the look, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all feel like it's like, the fact that I've been gone for so long, by the way, I'm putting on some Vaseline, it's like I've been gone from family, you know what I'm saying? I consider y'all my family, and my channel has only grown. So it's like, it's only fair that I put some content out for you guys. And I've gotten so many new items. Anyway, today I am gonna go for more of a full makeup look. So I'm gonna go quickly rinse off my face because I did have a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of makeup on because we went looking for cars. Because I am finally 16, which I've decided I'm just gonna post all of my old videos. I think you guys have wanted that. So I'm gonna post my homecoming video, my birthday party video, and this one. Hopefully this one will come out first, but we'll see. So the first new product that I'm gonna show to you guys is my new foundation. It's still Maybelline, but I finally got a correct matching shade, which makes me happy because my last one, especially on camera, it appeared orange, but like in real life, it was a tiny bit, especially when it oxidized, just a tad bit yellowy orange on me, and this one's such a better match. So this is Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless, and this is 360 Mocha. So what I like to do is get the Real Techniques blender, beauty blender. Honestly, this one, in my opinion, is just as good as the Beauty Blender and the Tarte sponge. I forgot what the exact name for that one. But what I do, I don't even have to mix this one with my BB cream anymore. So that tells you that it's basically the perfect color. So I get a tiny bit onto my hand, get my sponge after it's been wet and it's nice and big, and then I just put it on. So you see, like, even like that, you can tell it's not like a super drastic color on my face. And it just melts in. I really, really loved what Maybelline did after they expanded their color line. And I was really like, I'm not sure if I should get this one, and I'm very happy that I did. So the other products that I also got, because I did get a new concealer too, that fits me much, much better. I was thinking that the concealer that I had, which was from LA Girl. I love the consistency of it, but it was just a little light on me. And I think that now that CVS also sells LA Girl's products, I'm gonna go back out and try and find a color match for the concealer that I now have, because LA Girl is definitely cheaper than any other brand other than e.l.f., but e.l.f. doesn't have the shade range out there. So I am putting a little bit of foundation over my eyelids. Somehow this year, I've gotten really, really oily eyelids. It's never happened to me before. I know some people are gonna say, well, that doesn't just change in a day. But for me, I used to have super dry lids. I never had to worry about eyeshadows creasing on me. And now all of a sudden, literally, if I'm wearing like eyeliner, you can tell at the very end of like the school day, like my eyeliner doesn't crease, but you can literally see the oil building up on my lids. And it's just, oh, come on. But you guys can tell already, even though I haven't set this or anything, that hey, this is the right color. It doesn't look like an orange orangutan or anything. So now I am taking my love, this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I still have the packaging on this, but honestly, it's so good. And the color that I got is CW 7.5. Yeah, I basically got a color that looked like that. I got the foundation from Maybelline and this concealer at the same day. So when I tried it on at Ulta, I was like, okay, I need to just try and get like one shade lighter. And you can tell, like, look at that. Just like me putting it on like underneath my eyes and everything, it's not that drastic. Now, if I want to actually highlight my under eyes, which sometimes I do, not gonna lie, I did that for homecoming, then I will add a little bit of that LA Girl because I don't want to waste it. I did spend money on it. But this NYX one, I haven't really tried to like cover up like acne or anything, because right now my skin has gotten a lot better, and I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but it's really cleared up, so I don't really have much acne to cover up anymore. But this alone, the foundation and the concealer, gives me like perfect skin. It really does, and it's just like, it blends so seamlessly into my own skin, so it's just like, I love it so much. So the next thing we're gonna go ahead and do, that reminds me, sorry, I know I'm saying I was gonna do something else. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my eyeshadow while I talk, but the Laura Mercier powder, the one in the nude shade, the one that's supposed to be translucent, it is so good. I tried it out for homecoming. Really just, I don't even know how to fully explain my love for that powder. I really need to buy it myself. One of my friends had it and was like, hey, you need to try this. I was like, there's no way this is gonna go on translucent, and guys, it went on translucent. Like, I really don't know how to react to that. Let me zoom in for you guys. So the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using, because I'm gonna do pretty natural but still like fall type look, and I'm gonna be using this Clinique eyeshadow. I just refound this and I'm so happy about it because it has this super cool toned brown that I really enjoy, because the other brown that you guys know that I love to use is super warm. It's on the warmer side, and I feel like, especially as we get into fall, it's like now you want to have those cool colors. And look at that, just a tiny bit of the shadow. I know you may not be able to fully see that, but like, I already have that beautiful outer shadow, and it just is giving me life, guys. And you're also gonna realize that I decided that I was not putting on any primer. Primer doesn't help me at this point. What I do is, where I get super oily, I get my e.l.f. powder, which I can't find it right now. Where the heck is it? Here it is. I take the e.l.f. powder and I put that on my lid. I really should put it in my crease too, but ain't nobody got time for that. I've already done my shadow. I've already started my shadow look. So I'm just putting that on my lid, and actually it's a really nice color too. I think I may actually try and work with that a tiny bit. But yeah, I'm trying to do not anything too crazy with this look, because I mean, like I said, I'm just gonna be with my friends. It's not like it's a date or anything. Don't worry, I will let y'all in on that sooner or later. But either way, I'm not trying to go crazy smoky at all. I'm just trying to deepen up that crease, because you know, I totally need that. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go into my tried and true favorite palette, easily, my Carly Bible palette. I'm really starting to put in some dents into some of these shadows. Like, look at it, guys, I'm so proud of myself. Which reminds me, so I have some gift cards for Ulta, and I'm really like hesitating on what I should buy. It's like, typically around this time, companies tend to have or release new, palettes. So I'm like, I really want to get Naked Heat palette, but at the same time, is it really in my best interest to go ahead and get that palette when it's like, I don't know, I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to spend $54 on the Naked palette, even though I really love how it swatches. Because I also want to spend, get that Laura Mercier palette, which would mean spending another large sum of money on something that I can only use on one part of the face. So it's just kind of like, I know it's worth it, but at the same time, I don't want it to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? I know this doesn't even make sense, but like, yeah. So I'm taking this dark burgundy color in the Carly Bible palette. There it is. And I'm just kind of like doing a wash on the lid in outer V. And I'm taking my finger because it seems like it applies better with that. And I'm just going to, I'm changing my brush actually. I'm gonna get the e.l.f. shadow brush, and I'm gonna pack on the color there, and then I'm going to add some gold just to highlight a tiny bit. My friends are actually texting me because they're expecting me to be late to this thing, which, I mean, if you know me, I'm going to be late. It's not a question. I'm probably gonna be late, but it's like, since we're actually going out to eat, I kind of need to be there so that they'll be able to get seated for all of us. But you know, you live and you learn. If you invite me to things, you need to tell me the time that's like way earlier, so that when I show up 10-15 minutes late, I'll actually be on time. Just saying. Okay, so the next thing that I'm using is this gold eyeshadow, just the highlighter. And I'm going to use my finger actually to apply this, and my camera is out of battery at this point. It's gonna turn off soon, guys. I don't want it to. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, guys. And if you're wondering, no, this is not what I'm planning on wearing. I'm actually going to change. I have this really cute outfit put together, but no, this isn't what I'm gonna wear. I'll show you all though. So I'm going back in with my blending brush. I'm getting that chocolate brown shade and I'm gonna deepen up the crease again. Just because I hate when you get the lid color on your crease. That really bothers me. So the next thing that I'm going to do is quick eyeliner because, what time is it? Oh, schnitzel. It's 5:02 and I need to make sure I leave by 5:30 if I actually want to make it to this thing on time. So I'm gonna quickly do my eyeliner. So if you realize I have a new eyeliner, I lost my other one and I got this in the Ipsy bag. So I've been using it mostly because I refuse to spend more money. Like I said, I'm a cheapskate, but like, I like it, but I hate it at the same time because it's not what I'm used to. Problem is pointing this. As you can see, I've already messed up. I'm gonna have to get a Q-tip because your girl ain't about to redo this entire look. And I'm like looking at my face and it needs to be warmed up a tiny bit because the look is sort of dark. And so I think we could go in with my LA Girl concealer and I'm going to highlight a tiny bit before I put on other highlighter, mostly because, yeah, I need a little bit of extra action today. Notice how I'm not using a lot. I hate when people tell you that you have to use triangles. That's if you want to waste your product. You really do not have to use a triangle. And I've talked to makeup artists about that. That is a good idea if you really want to do full coverage. But if you're not interested in full coverage, or if you just want medium, or you just don't want to waste your product and have it go away quickly, then you don't have to do that. Well, the one thing I don't like about the LA Girl concealer is that if you let it dry down for even a second, it's like so hard to blend out. But yeah, that's so much better. I now have like highlighted stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back out. And I'm going to do something a slightly bit different. What I like to do now is I like to use my beauty blender and I like to use that to put blush on. And also my highlight a tiny bit. It kind of like melts the color into my skin and makes it look more like my skin, even though like obviously bright pink isn't on my skin, but I like to use this side of the brush. So I'll apply it. And then I'll use the bottom part to blend it out. And then I don't know, it's like, it keeps you from putting on too much product because blush is one of those things where it's like, once you go too far, there's no coming back from it. You really can't fix your mistake unless you go back with foundation and make it, you know what I'm saying? So now my cheeks are nice and blushed and it's like, I love it. So the next thing that we are going to do is I'm gonna go back in and I'm going to go ahead and get my nice fluffy brush and I'm gonna get powder and I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Okay, so the camera just died and I honestly don't know how much of the last clip that I got, and I'm texting my friends as we speak because it's now 5:20 and I need to be out of the house at least by 5:40 to make it somewhat on time because traffic, you know. So I haven't actually done anything else makeup wise other than just changing my shirt to something cute, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face, get everything all set, then I'm gonna put some highlighter on and the lipstick. Yes. Also, can we just talk about appreciate my hair today? My sister actually did it for me because I can't actually French braid, but yeah, my hair is still technically straight because I did straighten it for homecoming, so I thought I'd go ahead and tell you guys that. I was planning on filming, but obviously I didn't. So yeah, that happened. So I need to find, here's my powder. I'm gonna be using the same e.l.f. powder that I used to set my eyelids, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go over all the normal areas that you'd powder. Knock it off all the excess. Now notice that I'm going into that 3 right there. I do not want to powder the area that I already put my blush on. Technically, I know you're supposed to powder and then put your blush on, but today I did it wrong, so we're gonna roll with the punches. So after that, I'm also gonna shake out some of my lighter powder and put it in the areas underneath my eyes, you know, just because those obviously, although they need to be set, they need to be lighter. And I'm also gonna put it in the normal highlighting areas. Honestly, I hate this powder, but like I said, I need to get the Laura Mercier or something just to have a powder for underneath my eyes. And the camera is dying again, but we're gonna do everything fast. We're gonna do everything fast. So I'm gonna quickly line my lips with this NYX pencil. All the details will be down below, of course. Oh, take off that Vaseline. I really wanted to go with a nude color because, I mean, since we're gonna be eating, it's going to come off, and it'll be easier if it's a color that's closer to my lips than if it was not. So I'm going to be using the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick, and it is in Teddy Bear or something, I think. Let me see. This color is so pretty once it dries down. It looks super bright, but it really isn't. Just gotta wait for it to dry down. It's in the color Exotic, actually. Now I'm gonna go into the Carly Bible palette. I'm gonna get my beauty blender, and I'm going to mix this with the e.l.f. this bronzer. Ooh, it's so hard to open this, but it's such a gorgeous color. So I'm gonna get my finger, swirl it around, put it in that C, and then use my beauty blender to blend that out. And that's gonna be my preliminary highlight. But I mean, today we wanna glow out the competition, you know what I'm saying? We kind of just wanna glow them away, not blow them away. We wanna glow them away today, guys. So I'm getting a tiny bit of the two middle shades of the Carly Bible palettes, these two. So a little champagne, a little bit of gold, and I'm going to lightly dab it because I really, do I want a lot of highlight? Yes, but I mean, these are my friends. It's not like I'm trying to impress anybody. And there we go. There we go. Highlight. Ooh. Ooh. So it looks like it's still like wet and it's really like in my skin. So then I'm also gonna take that shade and put it over the top of my Cupid's bow. Really, really dig doing this. And you can tell that the lipstick is starting to dry down a tiny bit. It's not as bright. Well, guys, I'm basically done with my look. I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face with some Mario Badescu green tea spray. Woo! Just knocked down my phone. I'm winning, guys. So I slid on a jacket because it's cold outside and it's fall, and this is my look. As you can see, the lip color did dry down and it's not as bright pink. I'm just feeling this. Happy Halloween. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your girl is finally back in the YouTube vibe. So, yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next week.
I will lift you up and give you the reasons for my love. So smile, we won't give up. Your luck will break even, I'm the one. So smile.